You seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mendes.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
Okay. So, the people on that are like interviewing the guy that's going crazy on the recordings, his name is Mr. Mandis, and they keep calling this dude that I'm playing as Mr. Mandis. These must be the bilge pumps. I am at the heart of the saboteur's efforts. In order to keep his flood in place, he must have disabled these vast pumps. But he was clearly rushed. Thus far, he has left most of his work incomplete. His clumsy efforts reduced to simply switching off all he could find. If I can locate the controls, the remedy will be simple. So I'm pretty sure that this dude, who lost his wife in childbirth, his wife gave birth to twin boys. Pretty sure he's the one that built all of this. Maybe, obviously, it's called Amnesia.
To still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
I'm wondering if he didn't murder his kids or something and like, I don't know, went crazy, lost his marble, doesn't remember. Random pig face. I did something. Okay, now I can go this way. Another pump. It seems once again I must engage it. I cannot help but feel I am trapped in some great game, forced to undertake endless Herculean labors for the promised reward of my darling children. All you have to do is turn a valve. Oh shit. God, fuck those things. really? Okay, we're not gonna go down there just yet. The flood is drained, I have prevailed, the saboteur is beaten. My heart pounds with excitement, even as my head spins and shudders in feverish anticipation. How this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. The final descent beckons me to enter, as Lily once lay on our wedding bed and summoned me into manhood. Creepy. Okay, so yeah, now I need to go down. Oh, okay. What's the point of going down there? Oh, I can go this way. How far into the game am I? I'm in the bilge. Like chapter 3? I've been playing for about 3 hours now. Come on, let me. There we go. Araxis, have you heard from Crazy recently? I haven't been able to get a hold of her. I haven't heard from her in a really long time. Oh yeah. Let me out. Oh boy, this room looks fun. Yeah, I tried getting a hold of her like 2.5 weeks ago, and I still haven't heard back from her. Ooh, let me in. Yeah, I read that this game is only like 4.5 hours long, so I think I'm pretty far into the game. curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden. They clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within that gentlest of stones. It sings to me, and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten rib cage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled sick and heaving. And I remember when we pulled into Southampton and we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as had been sung to me. And then we came to London, and I set it upon the mantelpiece, and I went to the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them, and then I went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the rhododendron. I hate that flower's name. I can't pronounce it properly. She disappears from time to time and basically... Yeah, I know she does. I was just trying to get a hold of her. Normally she doesn't take that long to get back to me, but... And when they first said daddy, my heart was molten, as if blood frozen upon the ground were held to the sun to thaw and slop. And they were inseparable, always together, one soul in two bodies, and my love was all-consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would kill, I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, the foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood, and I am come for you now, my darling boys. I still think he's Jack the Ripper. No honor of the blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. What's the point of this?
And you came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls alone. For your children, Magnus, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
I'm getting a lot of BioShock vibes from this game, to be honest. Minus the combat, but like it's kind of the same psychological setting. Jesus Christ, this is huge. The level design is kind of BioShocky. Yeah, like the story writing is kind of the same, and this doesn't feel like a horror game to me. I think I've been jump scared maybe twice this entire game, and both were because my character fell.
Oh dear God. Dear Christ, what is this place?
We're gonna go this way. Is that an eyeball? Or an apple?
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the
An
acceptable
apple.
level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
You know what? I don't feel like I'm supposed to be here yet. Okay, so I came from there.
I tried. I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you. My eyes are your eyes. My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn. All to save them.
Okay, well that goes in a circle, and that's a dead end. And the journal is not helping. The bastard has been here too. This is the epicenter of his meddlings. This is where it began, and this is where it will end. I will seek the source of this obstruction, and then I will render this sabotage impotent once and for all. Okay, so only one of them's blocked, and I'm guessing I have to go down to fix it. Bloop. Now to find the ignition controls and start the machine once more. Elated, I stride forth upon these catwalks. I'm coming, my darlings. I have almost saved you.
Quickly, the air is thin. Their little faces turn blue madness. They suffocate, they suffocate.
Daddy, Daddy!
Now, madness, set them free. Set them all free.
What just happened?
I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Boys. Boys. I'm so sorry.
That's not creepy. Am I?
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is, on what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this, tiny cogwheels and clockwork and intricate machines to serve a function that, upon reflection, we might set to a new task? Can a man, defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging this body, his machine? Yeah, see, can a man defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, so he hated what he was doing, apparently, until those children of his soul turn in new motion, and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century with hope in his heart. As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. Can I not do that while on the ladder? Okay. So it is done. The saboteur was me, and the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all I see about me. I cannot remember. I cannot remember. All I can grasp is a moment when the world split into two pieces, and the innards of humanity fell from an orifice torn agape into my open, bifurcated heart. So who was the other guy on the phone?
Where are they? Where are my children?
Glad you asked, Landis. You know the answer well enough.
Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize at source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodge in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut down the pressure and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep the pressure down for a short period of time, so they must be fast, or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we will be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, and then feed them to the pigs. Okay then.
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
I want my children, you unholy bastard!
Where in the hell am I supposed to go? I think I missed something. Yes, I did.
Will it hurt them?
A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this. Can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me!
Come on, dude, walk. Dude's on drugs. Bright drugs. There is a spoon of medicine, I says, and it's a silver spoon, what you did get born holding, ever so painful for mummy dear, but grasped so hard, it was in a little screaming red fist. Later, you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden to get all the way to Mexico, and then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. The spoon was the same you gave your twins. Then you used it to dig a hole to their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like soup on the way to keep you fat. Fat little mole, where will you dig next, I ask, you and your little silver spoon, made from the silver spine of your children and wrapped in the hair of your dearly departed. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling Lilibeth, what have I become? It seems that the pressure system is indeed the Achilles heel of this facility, something I clearly did not realize in my first clumsy attempts at sabotage. If I reroute the steam, I can wreak havoc. Do I need to take this with me? Can I really just, like, not get through that? Okay. If in the throes of my evil I sent children into the pipes to clean them, then it seems likely there is another entrance I can use to escape this noxious maelstrom of engines. I will ignore the burning in my nostrils from the fumes of that godless compound X that fuels these machines. And I will become the saboteur. I will destroy the pressure system, enabling me to enter the pipes without fear. I'm back. Okay, wait. Oh, god damn it, my hand scared me. What the fuck? Some form of steam regulator. I'll wager if I disable it, the damage caused by the rushing steam pressure could be catastrophic, certainly enough to force a temporary stalling of this entire engine. That should cause the steam pressure to drop. Mandus, you clever old goat, I can feel this horror, this grief, this betrayal boil into fury. I will not stand, I will not be undertrodden. If this machine is my heirloom, I am the overman. What am I doing with it? Oh, see, now I need the pipes. Okay, the other one's by the ladder. Get in there. Wow, I didn't need the pipes at all. I'm dumb. Oh, god damn it. Oh, great. Nope, don't mind me. I sworn there was a door there. Now quickly through the pipes before the pressure returns and they fill with boiling corrosive steam. I sense the machine snarl itself about me, its unholy, inhumane mind coil and slick and send its dark tendrils through its conduits to repair the damage. I will return to the streets, I will fetch help, and I shall lead the people upon the factory, burn it to the ground, and seal this evil place underground forever. Okay.
This is your doing, Flanders. This is what you dreamt into being.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my piggies! Kill them all!
Well then.